Good day, everyone. Good day, ma'am. Before I formally start my presentation, I want you to know that I will be using vernacular language in expressing and expanding my thoughts and idea in this presentation. Also, help me excuse the unusual and annoying noises around. So, here it goes. I am Maria Fatima Bebera, Bachelor of Elementary Education 2, Block 2. So this is my PowerPoint presentation and report in teaching social studies in elementary grades with the assigned topic language and culture and its subculture. But before we proceed to my topic, we will be having a quick review of the previous topic, so we will have a clear vision on how my topic has interconnection with the previous topic. So what I did is I picked one random question every topic, so makonect na to siya sa akong topic sooner. So, society denotes the totality of social organization and its complex network of social relationship or social interaction. So example on society are the groups or kanang mga groups, existing groups sa usa ka lugar like group of religion, groups according to their religion, groups according to their age, their status in life, or according to their likes and dislikes. So it is a complex network of social relationship on dealing with each other. So that is what we call society. Culture. According to the layman, culture is a state of refinement and educated or trained in a specific state. So mao man siya ang mga gipangbuhat sa sud sa society nga nakasanayan na nila. There are 7 characteristics of culture. Culture is learned. Culture is transmitted. Culture is shared. Culture is patterned and integrated. Culture is adaptive and maladaptive. Culture is compulsory. And culture is essential for social life. So, mauto siya ang mga previous topics. So, I won't discuss it further since it's very understandable naman. So, let's jump on to my topic, the language and the culture and its subculture. So these following statements are the different definitions of language and culture by the different sources. So I already internalized and reviewed it earlier. So I've noticed that they have the same thoughts. Kumbaga, pare-parehara sila tanan og thoughts sa mga sources. So what I did is I summarize the statement. So what I get is this, a very short definition of language, which is very understandable na. So language is a method of human communication consisting of words used in a structured and conventional way and conveyed by speech, writing, or gestures. So consisting of words, so verbal way. So para sa akong istorya, this is another type of expressing language in a verbal or kanang speaking way, used in a structured or conventional way and conveyed by speech. So mao ni siya. Another type of expressing language is kanang through speaking or verbal, kanang mga letters, or writings pod, kanang exchanging of kanang mga letters or mga anything nga kanang writing is either articles or statements or nga na, or gestures, even gestures kanang mga body language. For example is kanang mga ano siya tawag anang. So sa body language or gestures is, for example, kanang mga disabled person or something we call them mga deaf or mga nga na, where they use body language as their tool of communication. For example, kanang We can also use body language. For example, we wave our hands. It means we are saying hi, hello, or goodbye. Nodding our head, it means hello or how are you? Like that. So, mao na siya ang language. It's way, a group of ways where you are able to connect, to communicate, or to interact with the people around you and the environment itself. So, according to Sapir, 1961, language is purely human and non-instinctive method of communicating ideas, emotions, and drives by means of voluntarily produced symbols. So mao na siya kanang mga symbols, daghan siyang mga way nga makaingon ta that is their way of communicating others. So for example, symbol is anything that represent, mao na siya nag-represent siya something nga ug makakita ta ng butang nga makahibaw din tas meaning. For example, words, numbers, emblems, colors, designs, or marks such as crucifix. If ever we'll see crucifix sa mga churches, makaingon din ta, uy, that's a Catholic church. A flag, totem, a statue of God. Mostly, ang magamit of statue of God or gods and goddesses are mga Christian believers. So, mao na siya mao na yung mga symbols nga makaingon ta, that is the way of kanang communicating. For example, kanang God, sa ilang religion, sa ilang kanang environment. Hero or a saint or a constitution. For example, a certain type of cars denotes wealth, others denotes power, certain lifestyle, and even hard work or success. Basta daghan kayo siyang mga symbols nga daghan sa siyang mga hidden meaning. According to Bases, Gilles, and Levin, signature shirts worn by young people signify status or being stylish. So mao na siya. Makaingon ta karon sa mga youth or sa mga young people nga they are very trendy. So mao na siya another type of kanang language, kanang the way they adjust or adapt the environment through modernity. Mao na siya. Mao na pasabot ni Bases, Gilles, and Levin, 199.73. As what I've said earlier, this definition have kanang already have kanang maura siya kanang meaning. So language is the most important sources of permanence for the culture, outliving any particular member. One of the most important channel of communication and medium for determining the values for society. So mato siya kung giingon. Language is very important for permanence. Yes. Kay if ever you don't did any language, you can't dili siya ma-permanent ninyo ang inyong the way you interact, the way you communicate, kay there's no interaction at all if walay language. And yes, it is the most important channel of communication. Bisan unsa siya nga paagi, as long as language, that is another type of communicating pod. Di lang sa culture, di lang sa even sa workplace, sa atong school and everything we did, we are doing language to show that or to interact with each other. So mao to siya. In 1935, President Quezon decreed that a national language be formed based on Tagalog and made an important part of the school curriculum. As we all notice, even the lowest grade level, maybe grade 1, I don't know, have a Filipino subject or Filipino-related subjects. Dili dyan na siya mawa because it is already implemented by past President Quezon way back 1935. As provided in the 1987 Constitution and the previous Constitution, the country has 2 official language. So naara jud tay 2 official language gi-implement na siya sa 1987 Constitution, which are the Filipino and English language. Mo na official language sa Philippines. Language then, as a medium of communication, promotes and perpetuates one cultural heritage expresses national identity and history, holds people together, and it is important for cross-cultural understanding. So, language is very important po for cross-cultural understanding. For example, are sa Philippines, if you don't know any language here, then you aren't able to communicate to other, especially sa other countries. So, we should really learn. We should really study language, not just English or Filipino, but the culture itself. So, mao na siya because it helps us in cross-cultural understanding. In conclusion, we can all say that the culture itself wouldn't be possible if there's no language at all. It preserves traditions, cultures, and even the interaction and the communication of the people around. So language is very important to all aspects in life. So, since we are done with the language and culture, so let's go on with the subculture. Subculture are the smaller group of a society. They are diverse based on age, sex, social class, occupation, profession, and religion or ethnicity. As what I've said earlier, katong mga group of people who are doing, or who are in a group of the same religion, the same likes and dislikes, or mga smaller groups sa usa ka society, then that is called subcultures. For example, me and my friends really loves to wear trendy shirts, trendy outfits. So we are another subculture of the society. So mao na siya pasabot sa subculture, another smaller groups that are existing in one society. The norm and the values of the subcultures may be divergent from those one of the dominant or national culture. So, naaday po tayo gitawag nga contra-culture or counterculture. From the word itself, contra or counter, it is the opposition or creating conflict sa atong nakasanayan or usay nakasanayan sa mga tao. For example, the polygamy and monogamy type of wedding. So the Muslim are using the polygamy type of wedding where they are able to have many wives as they can, as long as they can provide the daily needs of their wives and sa ilang mga anak. These Muslim norms may not be considered as a violation to Filipino norms on marriage, but simply a variation allowed by the religion and therefore must be analyzed within the context of the existing Muslim subcultures. So, agkatong type of wedding sa mga Muslim, dili siya bawal or dili siya i-consider nga violation sa Filipinos, but gi-allowed ra ni siya sa mga Muslims itself. So, agkitang mga dili Muslim, we are not allowed to marry many man or many women because we are not Muslim. Though dili na siya gi-consider nga violation, pero if we are doing that, nga mga dili mga taga-Muslim, so makuan jud ta as custody. Pwede tang makasuhan or either, I don't know, basta nga na siya. It's a variation allowed by the religion only. Sa religion na jud tong monogamy. So, sa atong mga non-Muslims, we are using polygamy. One woman and one man at a time. Next. Contra-culture mo to kung hindi ganina daday. Is when subcultures emphasizes the opposition and conflicts between the group and the larger society. So, mato siya, maghatag siya og conflict. Ang imong nakasanayan or ang imong culture if nakahatag og conflict or opposition, ang tawag ana is contra-culture. Just like the increasing LGBTQ community who are in the opposition in the prevailing lifestyle, which it hopes influence through their opposition lifestyle o kanang mga LGBTQ, they are suffering kanang mga bully or mga harassment sa mga tao kay lagi it is a contra-culture, wala sa nakasanayan sa kadaghanan. It recognizes that certain dominant values are shared most people of the society, and despite of cultural differences, there can be tolerance and appreciation of each other in the spirit of coexistence, according to Applebaum and Chambliss in 1995. So mao to siya, even though na ay cultural differences, magkahiusa na jud gihapon ta when we are using language or anything, basta we are communicating in a good way. There's no cultural difference, mawala sa hunang-huna sa tao ang cultural differences when we are good to each other. Mao na siya, spirit of coexistence. When we value the existence of one thing, then mao to siya, we don't mind the cultural differences at all. And I think that ends my report. I know it's very libog jud siya kasi I nakalitan ko sa time nga deadline din after a day. So, but I'm trying my very best. I've been taking notes and internalizing it for an hour. But I hope you understand and you gain something. That's all. Thank you, and to God be the glory. Thank you.